Here we have a 2010 BMW 320D ED white saloon, starting with the offside front tyre. Tread depth you're looking at easily a good 5mm in the centre of the tyre there. Looking at the offside front alloy, really nice condition, one or two scratches but no curbing or there is a very light scuff mark at the top of the alloy there, slash curb. It is not the heaviest but may need a bit of a refurb. Looking down the offside of the vehicle, again white does hide any dinks and dents pretty well. There's a small dent on the rear door which you can see. Apart from that it looks okay. Around the offside front arch it's definitely got one or two scratches that will need a little bit of a polish. Again, they are very light, so it shouldn't really be an issue. Driver's mirror's got one or two stone chips. Driver's door itself, again, just one or two light scratches. Again, will need a bit of a polish. One or two little nicks there in the door edge as well. Rear door, you can see some scratches on here, so again, a bit of a polish required. Here's the small dent I was talking about fingertip size. Rear door, again, just one or two minor little marks there. Rear arch, rear quarter, again, some light scratches on the paintwork, will need a bit of a polish. Rear tyre, not a lot of tread there at all, you're looking at about 2–2.5mm tread. And the rear alloy, as you can see on the outside there is a little bit of a light curb mark. Rest of the alloy is fine, so again, maybe a little bit of a refurb. Moving towards the rear end of the car. Rear parking sensors, again, we've got some scratches on the back here. Slight little crack in the paintwork there. A couple of touch-ins will be needed. You've got a couple of little nicks in the paintwork, no signs of any serious damage at all, and again some light scratches all on the loading bay of the car. Inside the boot, not bad condition at all there, needs a bit of a valet as you can see. Rear tyre on the near side, again we're looking at about 2mm tread, so that's going to be changing quite soon. Rear alloy, couple of scratches but no sign of any curbing or scuffs. Looking down the near side of the car, now I personally can't see any dinks or dents at all down there. You've got the rear privacy glass as well. Rear door edge is fine. Scratch on the rear door, that should polish out. Front door edge, a couple of minor little nicks, and again some touch-ins that are polished at the front door. A couple of stone chips on the mirror. Front arch is clean. Good 5mm tread down the front tyre. And the front alloy, one or two little minor little marks as you can see on the alloy there. Nothing really too heavy. Move around to the front of the vehicle. Couple of stone chips of course. Bit of a scuff mark underneath the front there. Looking around the rest of the bumper, looks okay. And then quite a few stone chips to the bonnet, so some touching is going to be needed there. Taking a look at the interior of the car. Interior wise, as you can see, got the full cloth. There is some stains on the cloth, so a good full valet will be needed. No sign of any damage at all though. Looking at your driver's seat, as you can see on the bolsters, there's only a little bit of slight wear, and again some stains will need a bit of a clean, but no damage at all there. Front passenger seat's also in nice condition. Again, just a couple of stains. Got the nice piano black finish. Again, there is a couple of scratches around the dashboard, etc., and a little bit of wearing around the steering wheel. Looking at the inside of the car here, you get the lovely nice screen, which is a very nice feature on the car. Again, there's a little bit of wearing on a couple of the buttons, etc. I do only have one key with the car, and if we start the vehicle up and look at the dash there, as you can see, there's a service light, so it is overdue a service by 4,700 miles. 130,819 miles on the clock. You've got a bulb warning light showing there as well. Car seems to run okay though. As you can see, got the lovely navigation, parking light front right failure it's saying, but the navigation works perfectly fine, so that's brilliant. No issues at all with the radio, that's working great. Blowers work fine. Conditioning comes out cold, so that's all good. Manual box on this one. And taking a look at the documents, V5, looking at 2 owners on the car. MOT expiry date. We'll have to double check the MOT, sorry I haven't got it with me, so just look on the actual advertisement and the MOT expiry date will be there. And service history, as you can see we've got some BMW stamps here, so we've got 15, 32, 36, bit of a jump there to 91, and then we've got 107 being your last service. Again, it is overdue a service as we speak, so it will require a service. There we go guys, that's the 2010 BMW 320 diesel ED, so it's the Efficientdynamics, so you will get quite a lot of MPG out of this car. Some nice features like the Pro Media, navigation, etc. But not a bad looking car at all for the mileage.